Howdy, howdy, howdy! How are you guys tonight? I am going live a little later than I normally would. I might have fallen asleep on Artemis when I said I wouldn't. It's fine, he's lovely. He's wonderful. Ah. Anyway. Just be careful. If you fall asleep on a Lucario, that spike, you gotta be careful. Or you can use it to grip him. But yeah, the sleepy cuddles got me. Yeah, a little dehydrated as well. But yeah, we're gonna do the 2 badges that I didn't get to do at Zeldathon because of time restrictions. So that should be fun. I believe these were for Cassandra, who donated. God's eepiest Abra versus God's most comfy Lucario. I mean, he is incredibly comfortable. He is incredibly cozy to be around. And he makes my heart feel warm. Like if I ate extra spicy sauce in my early 20s. Except, not bad. Ooh, good. They got the good spicy. Alright. How am I comfy? I'm all skin and bone? It doesn't matter if you're skin and bone. You're cuddly. You're warm and lovely to press against, and you make me feel safe and secure when I feel you and I hear your heartbeat. It makes me feel wonderful. Like, legit, hearing somebody else's heartbeat is honestly like super soothing and nice. It is wonderful to know that that heartbeat is linked to yours. I feel like anybody can get it if they want it. They just need to, you know, make sure they're keeping themselves up first. And keeping themselves in a good place. You know, with good friends and good community, and eventually you'll heartbeat ASMR. No! Please do not hold a microphone to my boyfriend's heart. It's mine, not yours. Oh, Abby's in love. I heard that from Sammy. I mean, I hope to God I am. He kind of makes me feel all special and tingly. I've never woken up consistently at 5 in the morning before in my life until he came into it. And that was difficult. I didn't even do it when I had to for high school. I waited until the last fucking moment and raced up County Line Road in my old ass Integra. With 5 minutes left before getting to class. But something about him. I will happily get up at 5:30 every morning just to see him a little bit before he heads out. He's just wonderful. He's also holding a cat right now. Do you want cat cam? Oh, okay. Let's see if I have it actually set up on here. Oh no, I don't, because it's not even lit. Because if it was lit, then it would have been a source loaded in. All right, let's go hit by a car real quick. Oh, where's my car button? All right, and then we have to do video capture device, C920, and y'all saw my face at Zeldathon, so whatever. That is the HD Capture Pro. Ah, there's my... Yeah, and then we go back and set the proper resolution. And then FPS doesn't matter. And then I hit the fade button. There we go. Ah, Garzi. I had a dream about him last night. I told you about it. But basically, for some reason, I moved. And for some reason, like, instead of taking my car, I walked to the new house. And he followed me in the street. And then when we got in, he accidentally fell on, like, oil and became all black. And I'm like, no, my boy is fluffy. Now he's all, like, slick. You're not an Abra in real life. I'm sorry. I'm the closest thing you get. Here, I can... Where's my C920 source? Oh, I'm still on intro. I didn't even, like, transition out. I see. It just put it in the wrong... Okay, whatever. Alright, well, you get cat cam. Enjoy that. Oh, okay. Bye. Goodbye. He saw the plushies. Oh, good thing I sprayed them down. Oh, now Cookie's on your other side. Cookie's on your 6. You want Cookie? Well, here, Cookie cam. You gotta get right by the butt. Right by the base of the tail. Work it for a little bit, and he'll... there it is, the flop. Doing good down there, little man? Trying his best. I don't know, when I'm not giving Garvey enough attention, he goes around that pole and, like, grabs at it to try to get my attention. Like, he'll, like, claw at it and stuff. Well, he'll get there. Oh, no, you can't show that. Censor that. Censor that. You can't show raw butthole on Twitch. They just got rid of that. Yeah. Love you. Alright. Twitch only had raw butthole for a day. Exactly. It was too much for them. Too much raw butthole for Twitch. Alright, there we go. Should probably add the webcam to this scene proper. I'm surprised it lasted a day. Yeah. Here, if we do camera, we're gonna do it here. Ooh, over here in this corner. Wow, look at how tiny it is. Wow, look at how sad and insignificant. You know what? We're just gonna... Oh, there we go. Drag you down to the apps folder. There we go. Alright, cans are on. Music's on, though it's on the wrong layer. It's the foreground grass. Oh, it said foreground gas. Brain off. There we go. Media phone's a little high, actually. I'm gonna lower you down just a hair. Ah! Why did it not work? Oh, I know why it didn't work. I have to go to this scene real quick. Okay. If I hit Space Abby. There you go. Though, it's a little low, so I have to, like, lower the whole meme scene up a bit. There you go. Oh yeah, no, I love the Outrun 2019 soundtrack. I can't believe it happened 5 years ago in 1991. Yeah, no, Outrun 2099 came out in like 1991 and predicts a future where we drive on the moon with cars that have rocket engines on their back. It's a fun little game, but it's also ridiculous and also poorly mixed. Yeah, she's free! She's COVID free. Let's fucking go, baby. I haven't even started my art. Like, okay, fine. We're giving Freya the big hug. All right. Fucking gotta give the Freya the big hugs now that she's free. All right. Fucking goddamn, yeah. As normal as we are. Okay. As functional as we are? Okay, there you go. We can make the 5-person car trips to Raising Cane's again. Be friggin' degenerates. Yeah. Enjoy your freedom. Oh yeah, true. You get to go back to your spot and we don't have to hear you laughing through the grate at 3 a.m. I'm really glad you didn't bring Waka upstairs. No one did. I'm glad you didn't. Sorry, Freya. You need to get a crane to get this out of my house at this point. Yeah, I know. You want to say hi? I mean, you've kind of already said hi to the internet.
Hello, internet. I'm speaking through Abby's mouth right now. I'm finally free of jail.
She's taking control of my mind. Just to say that. Oh. Alright, now the next major task, figuring out why our VTube studios don't want to play nice. I don't know. Hopefully when you're connected back downstairs, disable your Wi-Fi. I'm wondering if that would put you on the correct network segment. Oh, strange. I'm wondering... Oh, yeah, no, I forgot to scale it back up. Oh, shoot an Abra beam at me, internet, please. I need to fix it. You just start spamming... Oh, yeah, no, the scale's like 5. Or 0.5. I'm gonna triple it. Alright, that's bigger. Should that be bigger? Or I feel like that's a good size for an Abra. We'll go to 2. That's what you're getting, internet. You're getting 2. There you... Oh my god. Are you happy? Look what you've done. Look what you've done to my stream. There is no bitrate. Every time someone says Abra, it spawns an Abra that slowly flies at me. Yeah, well, here's the thing. All of my emotes, because I have the emote prefix Abra, every time someone posts an emote, it sends an Abra at me. I mean, it's kind of difficult for me to dodge. That's Doug you're talking about. Douglas. Good to see you again. After 10,000 years, I'm finally full of meat. Thank you, internet. Yeah. Enjoy your freedom. I have no idea what food are. If there's any tonight. I just had a Pop-Tart. You want to go and get food? Now that you can drive? Why is my meat so small? That's a personal problem. Here, I can make your... I can make your... Artie, I can't say that. You might get upset. I don't want to say I can... I can make anyone's meat big. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I wanna get... Already send your meat at me. There. Let's see. I've doubled the meat size. Alright, well, somebody has to... Thank you. Oh, no. Mon. It's gonna try, but it's a bit late.
God.
Oh no! You're working together! Ow! Jesus! Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Oh no, I'm not in the right scene! It
didn't actually make me big. Wait a minute, what? Did it like make my voice deep but not actually make me big? Oh god, it's broken, isn't it? Why is it broken? I gotta look at the... Oh, I gotta...
Stop! How are you aiming so good? VTuber and alert scene. That should be VTubing. BTA and testers, VTubing 2. Ah! Y'all are playing hard tonight, I see. Jesus! Okay, I'm gonna rerun the big mode. No, that's not big. Okay, yeah, no, it does not want to make me
big anymore. What? It said it triggered the hotkey, but it's not working. Hi, Tapping. Welcome,
everybody. Yeah, no, I don't know why the so it modified my voice, right? But it didn't actually change the scale of the scene. Why did it not do that? Strange. No, small's not working either.
Oh, I have to figure out why it's not working. It's not like adjusting the scale anymore.
Y'all keep burning your points. Stop that. Cobalt Core Avatar? Yeah, it was made by the wonderful Scott Durg. I've not had a chance to do any art tonight. Y'all keep throwing shit at me. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I don't know why VTuber and alerts in the VTubing scene. VTuber shadows, VTubing scene. VTuber and alerts, VTubing shadow, VTubing. Why is it not? You are linked to OBS. I see the bridge working. So it should be affecting OBS? But why not? It's pulling out, Sammy is pulling from OBS, but it's not implementing the changes that I'm looking for. I don't know, I had to rebuild everything, so I'm wondering if it's like a set. Oh! Chris Voss. Barely even begun and y'all are going crazy. Thank you. Okay, that works. The automatic, like, go follow message works. Are my other hotkeys, working? Yeah, like, that disappearing was automated built into, Sammy. And, like, if I hit the mayor button, if I do that, like, that works. Wait a second, is the trigger not getting? No, the trigger's proper. Edit trigger, load from API. Yeah, no, that is the right thing. If I manually run it, though, it doesn't work. Here, we can show it off real quick. Because it worked before, but it does not work anymore. Okay, so, like, stuff like the Sega,
I am speed.
that works. And it works fine. Like, it's not working... It's working properly. So we know Sammy buttons are working, and they're interacting properly with OBS because it disabled and re-enabled the layers that it needs to do for that job. Same with, like, the TTS Abra. But for some reason, this guy right here isn't making me big, but it is making
my voice different. So it's hitting these motion source scale commands, but it's not actually executing them properly.
And that's the problem, is they're not scaling properly. And I don't know why. So, streamer life in a nutshell. Yeah, well, I mean, I did just reformat my computer and upgrade to 11 at the same time. Scene names are all correct. Yep. I have my OBS right here. And I did pull directly from OBS. VTubing and alert scene. It's the same name as before. And then VTubing is the folder inside OBS that actually is where my object and TITS lives. And it's not pulling it. It's strange. I wish I could see more of a debug log to see like, oh, hey, I'm not hitting the things that I need to hit. But I don't know. I'm doing all right, Carol. How you doing? But, like, that's the folder that it needs to grab. And that's the shadow layer. Because there's a small shadow layer on here as well. If I get rid of me, it's not exactly showing up right now. Actually, it's not showing up at all. Why is my shadow layer not showing up? Hello? What? Where's my shadow layer? Hit the screen. Oh, there we go. Now there's my shadow. Okay. Yeah, no, if I get rid of myself, now there's my shadow. Alright, weird. Something I'll have to play around with, but I'll disable them for now, because I want to actually get to do the art that I wanted to do. Alright, dashboard. Big your Abra, small your Abra, turn them off. I'll play around with them later. Could just be a weird Sammy thing. No art, only tech issues. No! Ah. Alright, so we were gonna line color these guys. Ah, got the glove on. Cracked the wrist a little bit, but not too much. Media phone, why are you on that layer? Hold up. Oh, is media phone on just like the wrong layer? Oh, that's why. Yeah, it is on the wrong layer. Order... Move down. There we go. Now it's behind the grass. Simple fix. Did you turn it off and on again? No, and I don't want to right now. I'm in the middle of using it. I'll try it again later. Just gonna go... stabilization... 15... Because we were going to print these off and make them proper badges. So, first and foremost... Did you make sure it was plugged in? I'm getting assaulted by balls. Blade Raid. Hi, Raiders from Blade. Y'all are wonderful. How y'all doing today? So, I have never done badges before up until Zeldathon. I quite enjoyed it, honestly. It was quite nice. I'm gonna just do some fixes here to, like, the mouth and whatnot. But it was my attempt at recreating an artist alley. Oh, okay, Vectors, you're gonna be that way? But I could definitely get used to it. Hi, Tegan Mike. How you doing? It goes. I'm finishing up the badges I didn't get to finish at Zeldathon. Watch out, Twitch. I'm in the boob zone. Might get banned for acknowledging boobs. I like how this is the music that plays when I talk about Twitch's issues. Okay. Anyway, the hand here. The hand, let's fix this a bit. They're not big bazookas, they're moderately sized. Moderately priced bazookas. At your beck and call. Kind of surfing the web and stuff. Hey, sometimes it's just be the way it is, you know? Sometimes you just gotta float for a bit. Float for a bit, and then get your head above the water, you know? Frustrated because my computer's crashing? Oh. Is it because of the heating issues we talked about last time? I know, midriff. Have you gotten a chance to look into the heating issues? Or have you downloaded Speedrun? I was gonna bring it to Micro Center, but I had to take my dog to the vet. Oh. Okay, real quick, because I should probably have this app installed really quick. I'm gonna show you what SpeedFan does, so y'all know how powerful of an app it is, and you can see what kind of data you should be looking for. How about that? Because this will take like a quarter of a second. But if it's to help somebody in need, let's help somebody in need. So we just installed SpeedFan. We just turn it on. And we open up SpeedFan. It's going to take a second. It's going to load all your I.O. But basically, once it's all said and done, here's what you're going to get. And what's important is going to be right here. Yeah, right now it's loading every temperature sensor in the computer. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So you can see right now all of the temperatures of the internal components right here on this mark here. And you can see, hey, the GPU's at 52 degrees. Hey, the third hard disk's at 55 degrees. You know, what are the safe operating temperatures that you're looking for? Even though 50 is represented with a flame here, it's not that bad. Though you are aiming for 50 to be kind of your top range, 50's not that bad. But what you're looking for is somewhere between the high 30s to mid 40s. That is the golden temperature that your components should be at most of the time if they're getting cooled properly. If they go above 50 into the 60s or the 70s, that's when you're going to get problems. And at 90, she just shuts herself off because she ain't going to deal with that crap. And if it detects that it's still high in temperature after that shutoff, it's not going to let itself turn back on, which is probably why you're seeing the issues that you're seeing. I would say, give it a check, see what your temperatures are. If you're 100%, if you see what I was describing, then honestly, your best bet might be buying a couple new fans, replacing the ones making noise, and blowing it out. Just taking some compressed air, and very safely, do not go hard with the compressed air and hold it from like a good 1.5 feet away from the PC, because you don't want to be up close when that cold air comes out. You could crack your motherboard. You want to give it a little bit of space so it warms up, because you want the wind, you don't want the temperature. If you have an air gun or something like that, that would be significantly better for this. And just blow it out. Get all the dust and debris out. Obviously, don't do this inside. Do this outside. And get the dust and dirt out. Close her back up. Make sure the fans work. And you might see the improvement you need. SpeedFan is a valuable asset in any PC maker's kit. Any PC builder's kit. Diagnose those speed issues, like ASAFP. I hope that helps. It's showing 2 drives, but that's about it. It's not showing your CPU. That's, probably a deeper issue. Take it to Micro Center. Yeah. Because if it's not loading the motherboard's temperature sensor, the CPU's temperature sensor, the graphics card's temperature sensor, there might be a deeper problem there. Move this hand a little closer. Will do. You were shot! I like working with vectors because you can do stuff like this and make micro adjustments. And, like, position things back to where they need to be. Because, like, this hand is, like, way too big. We can just, like, shorten it down to, like, here. Make the hand a little cuter. And then tail would come out the butt, so tail would start here. I wonder where Artomis went off there with Freya. Alright, we've lined this fox. Oh. Yeah, because the hair's on top of the eye. We're just trying to get rid of any double lines we see. Like that. And we can also use this magical, lovely vector tool. There it is, connect vector lines to kind of do some fixing here. Because some of the vectors aren't connected, and that's going to be a problem when we start filling in. We can also use this to get rid of incidents here. Yeah. Do you still draw my? I mean, I can. Might be a bit late, but I can. We wouldn't exactly be for Zeldathon, but it'd be a my for pleasure, not for charity. Sometimes the connect vector tool doesn't know which vector to sacrifice when it's on top of, like, many. So you kind of have to play around with it, but it's good at connecting dots. Because this whole drawing here, if I go through over with the object tool, is just a bunch of math. This fox girl made a math! And we want to make sure that the math lines up in places, so like, yeah, things like that happen and stuff. Then, when we go back in a layer below, I can color it in with mathematical precision. I'm gonna get some colors out here. I'm gonna use my layout tool and just start building this out. We can use our vertical layers, grab stuff. I would like to get rid of the sketch layer. And what we can do is also get rid of the bird layer so we focus on what we need to. I would like to get rid of that. Convert selections, we're on the inside of that box. We can see that this did not capture properly, but I can add it with the lasso. Look for any other oddities. Looks like this fox is pretty solid. Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna start coloring it in. I'm gonna use a bigger pen here. Rather than using fills on this, I'm going to be very gentle and color it proper. Because I think that here is more important. To get the colorations more to where I want them to be. A fill is a fill. It's just a blank color over a blank space. But I want to create highlights. I want to create lessers. I want to create lighters. I want to create more. So I'm going to be, you know, on my own here. Are you using CSP? I am, yep. I love these layout tools. I just love the aesthetic and the feeling that they give off. I'm a sucker for them, you know? I'm still using CSP 1.6. But I'll upgrade eventually. Okay, hold up. This line shouldn't exist here. There we go. Two 2.0 has natural color blending. I know. I just don't want to move my license off of the subscription license. Or onto the subscription license. I bought a lifetime license, man. I want to use the lifetime of the license, you know? It feels unfair to, to yank the curtain under people and be like, no, your lifetime license. It's not sub-based? I thought 2.0 was sub-based. Did they retroactively go back on that and be like, okay, if you bought a lifetime license, no sub? I forgot. I did not know. I didn't hear anything about that. Lifetime of you or lifetime of the computer? If it's lifetime of the computer, then it's a year license. It's about the lifetime of a computer. If you can get more out of it, God bless. You can buy 2.0, but updates will be charged. Oh. That's the kicker. I don't know. I'll consider it, but I don't know. You don't have to update, you can just use 2.0. True. But I don't want to rebuy a product every time it updates. It's getting very eerily close to Adobe's model, you know? Yeah. I still have an XSplit lifetime license. I don't use the software, but I'm still going to hold on to that license. There's no way in hell I'll get rid of that license. Two point oh and 3.0 updates will be one time. I know, but still. Ew, XSplit, yeah. Look, I don't like the product, but, you know, I bought it back in the day because there was no OBS back in the day. It was XSplit or bust, you know? And back then, we didn't have all the fancy shit we have now with OBS. Like, we have NDI and Spout. Man, I remember XSplit before it was XSplit, where it was, Media Splitter or something like that. Not defending it, because I hate subscriptions. That's just something worth looking into. Yeah. I don't know if I want to buy the new license and move over, or if I just want to stick to 1.6. It's something I should talk to other artists about. They'll probably have more perspective on it and the options available. Because, like, I'm still learning, so a lot of the tools are nice. But, like, I barely know how to use the tools I have access to. Let alone any new tools. I don't think I like this silver. I don't think I like this silver. I'll try this one. Yeah, I think I like this better. I want to up the brush size now that we're on like the general coloring rather than specific coloring. And generous use of the eraser tool to kind of soften up areas that I don't want to have as harsh. I feel like Fox maybe should have a more pointed snout, but I don't know. The client like this. So I'm not gonna like deviate from what the client likes. So this is much more cat-like in looking at it from like a further back perspective. It's fine. So, who am I drawing? I am drawing somebody who donated at Zeldathon to have their Sona get drawn. But I did not have time to do it at Zeldathon Because unfortunately our segment was only 4 hours, and I was running on no sleep by the end of it. So I never got the chance to actually, do it. Like a Discord member or something. I don't know. If I move the nose up a bit, does that work better? That's a bit more fox-like. Yeah. So I do have to fix the coloring now, but yeah, it's whatever. We'll come back over the mouth when we come. When we come, we'll be coming back over the mouth when we come. Didn't have enough spare money. That's fine. Like, I'm very flustered that people actually want my art. I'm probably at some point going to offer something similar again in the future. Either for a charity event or for personal. I don't know. Though I feel bad requesting money for it because, one, I'm not the best artist. Not yet. I will get better with time, but, like, I feel bad because, like, there are artists that you should be giving money to. I wasn't even awake during Oracles? Yeah, that's understandable. Oracles was kind of at dead hours. We got that 2 to 6 in the morning shift. We got people who were up early or, like, up late. We got the tail end of West Coast, or we got, Europe. Europe had to deal with me. Thank you, Europeans. Yeah, no, a few of you guys came out for Oracles, and I'm very appreciative of it. It was really kind of you guys, and I know that, like, doesn't vibe with a lot of your schedules. So, like, it means a lot that I saw a lot of familiar faces from my chat at Oracles. Y'all actually, like, really making me feel emotional, because I was like, oh man, I have a community! A community of wonderful friends! Probably would have been there if I wasn't sick with a respiratory infection. That is understandable and fine. Your health takes precedent over the stream. Yeah, what's another 2 to 3 hours? I guess, yeah. I will say that Oracle segment, that timing, no, not again. I can't do that. I can't be up that late anymore. I'm too old. I'm in my 30s. But thank you all for being there and helping make it as chaotic as it was. And even if you weren't able to be there, like, it's fine, because, like, you can just catch the vibe and see what the chaos is, and... You know how sometimes I say, I wonder what it would be like to be a big streamer? I know what it would be like if I didn't adjust my channel point rewards and was a big streamer now. Because all of my channel point rewards were about the same value as what they were here, but I was in front of 900 people. So you can imagine how chaotic it got when I enabled all of the sources at the same, or all of the events at the same time. Yeah. You guys broke the system multiple times. Sammy was breaking on me, and I was like duct taping it together while playing Seasons, while doing the art. Yeah. Also, that burger thing where like dollar burgers happened, that's 100% Stone money. If you see them in chat, that's all them. You blame / thank them for what they did. We need a thing where burgers cost 1 point here too. Yeah. Unleash the burger gates. Froze my browser for a solid few minutes. Ah, good. No wonder the Zellathon's, like, viewership numbers fluctuated like crazy during that. It's because we kept crashing people's browsers. I will need to print these out and, like, get them scanned and whatnot, but, you know. I'm glad we broke the internet, or at least Twitch. Mission accomplished. We can go home now. Ah, delicious. Well, at least this Baja Blast was properly keyed. But yeah, no, the Zeldathon segment was fantastic, and that's all you guys. That's you guys coming out in droves and being supportive and helping it be what it is. Still need the random PNG redeem here. I have to load up my laptop and export all of, like, because we had to work magic on Sammy. Tier, I think, would be proud on how we've implemented the fix. But basically, every time Sammy opens up a new button, it gives it an ID. So we just opened 50 buttons in a row and made a number randomizer and said, go to one of these random buttons. Just activate one of these random buttons, and each of those random buttons correlated to, like, a different key press on the app that made me a different Abby. The problem is now at this point to re-implement that is very difficult. Because I have to, like... I have to essentially make an F13 to 24 keyboard on my Stream Deck. Because that's the only way I could get the app that does the PNG tubers to respond. And I can't do, like, control 1 to 9 anymore. So I have to use, like, those function keys. And make sure I'm not stepping on any toes of, like, things I already have. Because I think, like, Control and F17 is my hoodie toggle. You know, I could probably get rid of that at this point, though, because it has that, like, deeper level integration. Could just, you know, have those be buttons on Sammy and do it that way. Ah, the hoodie toggle. Hoodie toggle, blessed. Not hooky toggle, cursed. Hoodie toggle, cursed, eh. Good news, Speed Fan is picking up the CPU core temps, reading around 100 and the socket 90. Jesus Christ! Stop watching me on your computer and watch me on your phone. If you can boil water on your CPU, there's a fucking problem. Time to install that cooler? Yeah! And please don't lick the grease. That was a joke. I said it was a joke. I'm saying it again. It's a joke. Don't lick the CPU grease. Imagine you can fry an egg, yeah. Is it bad mine hovers around 40 Celsius? No. No. Anywhere between 30 and 50 is about the norm. Once you get higher than that, that's when it's a problem. And if you get up to where it's 90 or 100, that will actually cause damage. The silicon inside your machine will melt, and you will have an expensive brick. There's a reason the machine auto shuts off at that temperature. It can't go higher. The laws of physics will be upset. Yeah, no, 100 Fahrenheit is fine. 100 Fahrenheit is fine. 40 Celsius is what I'm talking about. We always measure our temps in Celsius. We don't deal with that imperial bullshit here. And I'm an American. When it comes to CPU temps and like temps in there, it's always Celsius. No one legitimately measures it in Fahrenheit. So the numbers I'm talking about are Celsius. God, to get 90. Tegan, you're still listening to me on your phone, right? If you are, how is your CPU getting to those temps and not cooling itself down? Like, you have a fan on your cooler, right? Yeah, no, Freya's right. You know, you could fry an egg on that CPU. It's getting to 90 or 100 degrees Celsius. You know, you could clean it out. You could... Did you redo the grease? That would be why the CPU grease gets crusty after a while. And once it loses that viscosity, it's not going to transfer heat anymore. Oh my god. Old tech can be savaged and given to people who need it. I was asking because they said 100F, so apparently they were calculating Fahrenheit. Okay. Yeah, no. Everyone measures in Celsius. Anyone who measures in Fahrenheit is a psychopath. CPU grease? So you know the gray liquid you put on your CPU before attaching your... Yeah, before attaching your cooler or your water block, Thermal paste? Yeah, that's the name of it. People call it grease or thermal paste or whatever. It's all the same gunk. As long as you're not using, like, the thermal adhesive that literally, like, solders the two together into one metal. What? No, that's tomorrow morning. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, because it only does the washer dryer. Yeah, so you should be fine. Yeah, the way the drainage system works, he showed me, it doesn't even, like, everything just flows fine. So, like, only water that washes up down there, like, from gravity, actually becomes a problem there. So, anything past that should just flow down its way. Yeah, you should be fine. Do not eat thermal paste in the summer. That's when you're supposed to eat a water block. That's when they're most ripe. Love me some thermal paste. But yeah, no. If Tegan Mike, if you're still there somehow, yeah. Honestly, your computer's probably, your thermal paste is probably A, fucked, or B, you've left the sticker on the cooler, and it's only now starting to be a problem. Because a lot of brands will leave the sticker on the cooler and nobody remembers to peel it off. That's never good. You should peel that plastic if it's there. That plastic should be gone. You want metal paste metal. How dare you forget the sticker that says please remove. Uh-huh.
I tried thinking of something interesting to type for this, but I've got nothing.
What an interesting voice. Is that what a lampet sounds like? Lampet voice revealed right here. Look at that, or it's like the Poke... That's actually pretty close to the Pokedex voice. Or as close as we'll probably get. BFDI? What is BFDI? Certainly paying close monitoring of my computer's internal temps after this discussion. I would say if they're always if you're playing a game, a show on YouTube. Ah, okay. If you're playing a game, that is when your temps will go up the most. I would say that's when you actually need to monitor them, because that's when something called throttling happens. Throttling is something that your computer will do. It will intentionally slow down your components so they don't generate as much heat, and it can operate better. you don't want your components to throttle, because that means you're cooling them fast enough that they're not causing a problem for themselves. I think I'm just going to do that. So, actually, hold up. We'll do a little more science here in a moment. All right, class. We're going back to science. I want you on your Windows keyboards, if you're running a Windows operating system, to hit the following key commands: Control, Shift, and Escape. And you should see Task Manager show up. Now, my Task Manager may look different than yours, whether you're running 10 or 11, but you should have a Performance tab, and this main area here is what you're looking for. When it comes to throttling, you can see right here your speed will change up and down as you use the device. This speed is your CPU's hertz, its output in a general sense. If that speed gets cranked down, that means the computer is throttling you. This can happen for multiple reasons. Your computer's running too hot and it's compensating by making the CPU do less work because it can't handle it. Or you're not providing enough electricity to the device, like if you're running on a laptop with a low-end charger that's not rated for the maximum voltage. If you can't use the electricity you're getting, then it's not going to use that electricity. This clocking up and down is very important to monitoring how your computer works. Watching those numbers is very important because your clock speed is your performance. In layman's terms, we can get into things that are more specific, like your cache and your speeds and your RAM, but for layman's terms, your speed down here is the big one. That is what you want to keep your eyes on. Obviously, here's a great view if you see any issues with your computer. You can quickly see which of the major components it is. I have 2 external hard drives that run over USB. I have my C drive, which is a solid-state drive, 2 hard disk drives that I keep backups, and a solid-state drive that I use as a backup operating system. What is an example of low speed? So low speed can vary depending on what system you have. Look at your base speed here. You can see that my base speed is 3.4. That is the min spec that my processor is rated to run. My computer is letting it run up to 5.7, 5.8, 5.10 gigahertz a second because it knows it can do that safely without burning itself out. If you're running near your base speed, she's probably not too happy. Other good information you can get, good old system information here, and we will take a look. Don't worry, none of the information here is secret private GUIDs. We don't have to worry about that on this bare minimum screen. But you can see exactly what your hard drive is. You can see what the BIOS version of your laptop or desktop motherboard is. You can see what model it is, which is great if you're trying to find, BIOS revision upgrades for yourself, stuff like that. All sorts of information. So, system information's a good repo for finding important stuff. Your computer has data here. It has good data for you here. A lot of people, when they go to the processes tab, this is the, immediate what they see when they go in. And they're like, that's great, but if you want the meat, go into details. And you can see the processes in every service running on your computer. You can see the details of it, which architecture it's running on, how much RAM it's taking up. You can see startup apps. So if you have a bunch of stuff starting up with the computer that you don't care about, you can disable it there. services are also things that are kind of integral. I wouldn't mess around with services unless you know what you're doing, because killing the wrong service could make it so your computer doesn't output audio anymore. Ever again. Because that happened to me on 10, and it's why I'm on 11 now. But, yeah. Task Manager is a bigger, heavier program than what she used to be. Task Manager is your GOAT. Of course, advanced tech admins will use, like, Prosmon and stuff like that. Go ahead. But for laymen, you can install Procman on everyone's computer you come to. This is simple, easy, get you in, erase System 32. Yes, just erase System 32. Make sure you delete your system backups too. You don't need them. Get rid of those funny partitions around your C drive if you want to have a fun time booting. You can... Look, Task Manager is hot. Let's be fair here. We're a furry stream. Task Manager is hot. Like, she kind of got that Rayman aesthetic, but she's working it. Anyway. Your computer has tools to tell you what's going on and the details of how it all works. Use them. They're there for you. Is Task Manager hotter than Mewtwo? No. She do be thick, but Mewtwo just hits a special place in my heart. Task Manager awoken a lot of stuff in people. Look, if you... It's a furry gateway, and it might be a little bit of a BDSM gateway, I'm gonna be real. Ooh! It was funny since watching the first movie again. Hear me out. I mean, if you watch the first movie and then see the depressing of how it started. Mewtwo sounded just enough like Keanu Reeves to make me imagine Johnny Silverhand as Mewtwo. I mean, yeah, I can see that. But he was voiced by the same voice actor who did Yugi in Yu-Gi-Oh! So for kids of that age... Don't remind me about Baby Mewtwo being sad. Baby Mewtwo being sad was fucking robbed from us Americans. But it explains so much in the movie. Like the Tears of the Pokemon subplot. Corny as hell as it is, it, you know, it also gives context to, you know, the fucking devastation. This is why 4Kids doesn't exist anymore, and we're all better for it. Lestus. Mewtwo's voice is feminine. Oh, you're thinking the Gen 5 movie. To be fair, Gen 5 movie Mewtwo. Oh! Oh! Mega Mommy. But yeah, that's the Mewtwo created by Team Plasma. I don't know how they got their hands. I never watched the movie. I just know that she's kind of got a thing for Genosect, which is fine. You know, it's fine. We do a tier list of every iteration of Mewtwo. I can't have a tier list where they're all S. Like, Mewtwo has the giant fucking spoon of screw you. Like, that's an instant S tier. Curl Mewtwo from Gen 5 movie? You crate alongside the Genosect. Yeah. Like, friggin' Yami Yugi Mewtwo? Like, the friggin' Mewtwo you find at the Pokemon Village? The Mewtwo that's the end boss of Red Blue? Like, they're all A-class Mewtwo. Perfect Mewtwo. They created the perfect Pokemon. I don't think there's a bad Mewtwo out there. Shadow Mewtwo hits that emo goth era, but is also like a sympathetic, like, oh no, he needs help. We don't judge people who have interest in mechs, bugs, or mecha bugs. I mean, to be fair, like, in the right light, I would say all three of those things could be hot. Buzzswole, I guess, yeah. If that's your bag, baby. I'm gonna make the beak a little larger. That's why I like, this is why I like working with vectors. Because I can make live adjustments like this. I may be ace, but I have a type. Look. You can have a type and still not be interested in sex. You could just like that. That is perfectly fine. I know somebody very much like that. I know she very much has a type, but does not actually want to do the dirty. All Pokemon have a type. Okay, fine, you win this one. Wise ass. Oh, no, not... Oh my god, don't do that. Turn off. Turn off sticky keys. Nobody uses sticky keys. I mean, unless you make your keys sticky. I forgot new Windows install does not remember any buttons. You know, I don't draw avians all that much, so I'm pretty proud of this one, all things considered. She looks very soft and welcoming, you know? Seems chill. Final updates, I'm gonna have to deal with it until my laptop finally dies. Yeah. Why did I... Okay. So, Abby, did you end up upgrading to Win 11? Yeah, I'm on Win 11 right now. I upgraded it as a effort to try to figure out what was going on with my device. And also, look, Windows 10 is dying soon. And I don't want to... I like getting updates to my operating system and not being a security threat because it's my fucking job. So I pushed the update button. The button that nobody wants to push. The update to the next version of Windows button. I mean, my computer can't do 11 for some reason. The Zeldathon furry segment was a big inspiration to finally get around to nailing my avians, so... Aww! I'm an inspiration! Even though that's not exactly what you said, I'll take it. I'll take the dub. I'll take the dub. We take those dubs. We take those dubs. Though I know I'm actually like an inspiration to people to either A, get into art or get back into art. And I'm just like, ah! I want a midriff window. But it's a bird, so you don't have to see, like, there's no belly button or anything down there. It's just like... There's just midriff poking out. Have to have Windows account unless you really, really know what you're doing. Kind of, yeah. Other things that you need is something called TPM. TPM is hardware level encryption. To put it very simply. TPM is important because if you have any encryption on your machine, then ransomware attacks cannot get you because your device is already encrypted and it cannot encrypt what is already encrypted. So Windows 11 forcing encryption is actually kind of goated because it basically stops ransomware from existing. Though it does force everybody to be on BitLocker, like it's a loose version of BitLocker. It's not like the corporate version. But if your computer doesn't have a TPM chip built in, it's not going to upgrade happily. You can go to 11 without encryption. It won't be happy that it is there, but you can force it. Yo. Your Waka has a brick button? Oh, you just hit it? Oh, yeah. So you have to turn it on as a external thing. Yep. Or else it dies. That's why I don't touch your Waka machine. That's why I'm never touching your Waka machine or going inside your Waka machine. Oh yeah, if people got badges at Zeldathon, I do need to, like, ship those out. That big finger, I'm gonna lower that. If you get a badge from me, I'm just shipping it from my actual address. Please don't be weird about it. If you want to send me stuff, I have a throne. Please do it through that. Don't really want the laptop I paid $600 to die yet. I'll get everything out of this thing. Hey, that is 100%. Actually, you know what? We're going to the camera. We're going to the camera because I want to show you the laptop that I ran for 12 years. And you'll be amazed, as I am a Windows administrator, what this boy is. This is a 2008 MacBook that I used for 12 years. This thing right here is a trooper. It's gone through 3 batteries, a new set of RAM, and a solid state drive. It don't turn on anymore because I haven't used it. But this thing right here lasted me 12 goddamn years. I should probably get the battery out of this thing because these things are prone to explode. But it's whatever. This thing hasn't had a charge, so it's not going to be a problem. But yeah, this is one of the last good unibody MacBooks. And yeah, no, I used this thing up until 2012. Not 2012. I used this thing up until 2018? 2018, and it was a 2008 model. I got it for my 18th birthday, and I used it even after I had moved out of my parents' house and moved into my first, like, my only rental. This thing, a good piece of tech will last you a long time if you respect it. I really did not want to get a Mac. I just can't with Apple. That's fine. Just find something reliable. My suggestion, if you want a laptop that's going to last you a long time reliably, get a business laptop. Don't go with like a gaming laptop or anything like that. Business laptops are meant to last. And like a lot of the time, the graphics cards that are in them aren't nothing to snuff at either. They're not gaming grade, but they're like 3D editing application grade. So if you can live with that on your laptop, go with that. If you need gaming performance, get a Stream Deck or Steam Deck. Yeah, get a Steam Deck. But business grade laptops are kind of the hidden goat that nobody knows about. Like, just go with like business grade laptops also come with banging warranties, usually 3 to 5 year warranties. When normally gaming laptops might get a year out of it, depending on what manufacturer you go with. But yeah, I think business laptops are probably the best bet. Like, all right, the thing I ran Zeldathon on is right here. Let me show you that. This is a business grade Dell. This is a Precision 3560. It's a business grade laptop. It has an integrated Intel GPU, but it also has an NVIDIA T500, which isn't the best graphics card, but it can run Pizza Tower. So that's pretty good. But overall, like this business laptop worked for the chaos that was Zeldathon and could have probably done more. And this thing is a tank. Fact. Cat in the background? Cat in the background! Alright, well. Cat! Hey, what's up, Garv? Garvey! I can't leave this spot. My toes are out. They'll see feet. Alright, what's up? There you go. There you go. Show us cat feet. Alright, fine. You can get beans. Beans on stream. There you go. There you go. This is Garvey. Garvey. That was the name when we adopted him. He was a rescue. He had lived about a year on his own in the streets with his sister, Monk. And he has a medical condition where his third eyelids don't exist. So he's very used to keeping his eyes closed even when he's looking at you. But he is the softest cat I have ever had the pleasure of living with in my life. His fur is literally, like, amazingly soft. This is his winter coat, but his winter coat's just as good as his summer coat. He is just a wonderfully fluffy, soft, velvety, like, cuddle bug. And he always wants love. He always wants attention. He is just a baby. Yeah. What a little man. He likes the double chin snuggle. You get like right here. You can get right behind his head, and he'll kind of rear up a little bit, but kind of lean into it. He's got perpetual Abra face. But he is just a bean. What's up, homie? Did you just want some affection? Want someone to notice that you were real? There you go. What's up? You looking at me now? He does meow, but he doesn't purr. He's a very soft-spoken cat. Yeah, he does very subtly purr. You have to be, like, up close and personal with him to hear him do it. He has to be really into it, too. Wow. I think we just need to make him purr more so his purr box has some work to it. How many pets do we have? We have 2 cats, Cookie and Garvey. Cookie's actually an emote on Lim's Twitch channel. There you go. It's like the worst picture of Cookie because it makes him look fat, but he's just a blorb sometimes. He's fine. He's a baby. He's a tuxedo baby. He was here earlier. When I was talking about how wonderful Artemis is. Then we have Coda, which is Aiden and Casey's dog. And if I keep saying Coda out loud, he'll eventually come up here because he will hear it. Aiden and Casey also have a lizard whose name is Pepino, named before Pizza Tower. And then they have 2 quail and a pigeon whose names escape me at the moment. So we have 2 cats, a dog, a lizard, 2 quail, and a pigeon. So, quite a bit. We have just as many pets as we have people in this house. Yeah. Are they indoor quail and pigeon? Yeah. They do let them out in cages every now and then. Like, there's a cage out back that they wash and maintenance that they, let the pigeons sit in. And then the quail have a couple cages around the house that they'll take them to so they can, get out and get some new environments and whatnot, get some fresh air. I'm a crazy cat lady. A little bit, yeah. I honestly felt incomplete in the house without a cat, just because I probably have those brain worms that cats give you. The toxoplasma or whatever. I probably have those. I'm going to be 100% real. They also make you a bottom. Yeah, the toxoplasmids that cats emit are scientifically created via evolution for rats and mice to ingest. And what happens is those chemicals make them more susceptible to be around cats and drop their guard, which allows cats to hunt them easier. But in humans, it just makes us like cats a lot and also makes us a little more submissive. So, You love cats because you're a bottom? No. It's the other way around. I'm a bottom because I love cats. I would have been on bottom regardless. Yeah. What's up? Look at that. I got the hair hand. Dogs are a lot of maintenance, but they do they do have a level of humanism that cats do not have, I will say. Coda has a lot more personality and emotional spectrum than cats do. Or at least he shows it more. He is more outgoing and more forward and more there. This is about as outgoing as I can get with Garvey. You gonna head out, hon? It's alright. Yeah. But both deserve a ton of love. They're both very domesticated, both very, very lovely animals. And if you have, any animal, give it love. He acts like a toddler. I mean, most cats and dogs have about the mental capacity of a toddler, so you kind of have to respect them with that, level of, you're a baby. You're a baby! Cat is baby. That is true. Yeah. I'm gonna have the Pro show a little bit more leg. So I'm gonna do just a quick layer here to kind of figure out where her legs are. Birds have big legs. We have 5 cats in my house, 2 of which were strays. Oh, yeah. I mean, adopt if you can, but, however those cats came into your life, give them love. Doesn't matter. Every animal deserves love. I think every animal, if shown capacity for love and, raised correctly, wouldn't be a problem. But, of course, you shouldn't be going into, yes, even Abras. You shouldn't be taking animals out of their natural environment for something like that, Yeah, I've given this bird too much ass. Gotta make her a little bit more subtle. That kind of helps define the curves a bit better and figure out where her legs live. Cool. Kind of capped him. Aw. Hi, Thori. Just feeding my Abra? Thanks. You said take care of... I'm not your pet. Well, not mine, but a pet. Ah, thanks. Alright, and if legs come up here, that means the butt zone is there, which means the feathers for the tail come out here. I'm glad I'm getting practice with avians in, though, because, I probably should learn to draw things that aren't just, Abra. I was challenged by Robo Goosey to draw every Pokemon. The hell of a gauntlet to throw down. But I might go and do that. There are very cool artists I learned about very early on, and they were very supportive in my daily art stuff. That's a few. That's over 1,000. If I did one every day, it would take me 4 years? A little after 3 years? And that is as long as within that 3 years they don't add another 100-something more. Which they will. Look, I'm pretty sure by the end of 2024 we'll see what that other Pokemon game is that probably either Legends Black and White or Legends Johto. Just do a generation a month. Great. I'm suffering. I don't think I have the ability to output that much art. I'm gonna be real. I only have so much capacity. And I don't think that that's feasible. Because the other thing that I'm worried about as an artist is, burnout. I really, really don't want to burn myself out. I feel like a project that ambitious is a great way to give yourself burnout. Robogoosey is kind of crazy. They are almost done their project to do it, but they've had to take multiple breaks. It's not been a daily art sort of thing. It's been close, but I've seen that they've taken a couple times for themselves. That's completely understandable, but I want to keep up that daily art grind. I want to at least make something every day. And I think if I tried to make a good Pokemon drawing every day, I would absolutely go bonkers. New Pokemon, people want to see, yeah. I mean, yeah, no, to be fair, the current Pokemon designs are really, really nice. And, like, I know that there are animals that should be covered as Pokemon at some point in the near future. There are a lot of good animals that have not been turned into Pokemon that are Pokemon in just existing. Like, I'm surprised we don't have, like, the entire large cat animal kingdom covered by Pokemon. We're close. But, like, I would say we have two different lions with Luxray and Pyroar's line. We don't really have much in, like, Panther or, you know, Leopard, Cheetah. Well, we have Liepard, but that's like a large... That's like an African wildcat. That's not a leopard. Persian? Would you say Persian is like a panther? Because I would say it's more like a mountain lion. You know? It reminds me more of a mountain lion. Alolan Persian? Alolan Persian is kind of chunky. Yeah, no, I was thinking about it, I was like, meh. I wouldn't really call that a panther as much as I just call it a fat cat. It's just a big fat cat on it. A panther is a sleek, like, dark, sinister, like, murderer of the shadows. A panther proper would be, like, dark type and, like, uses, like, the darkness to their advantage, not fat Persian. Like, it would, honestly, it feels like Luxray kind of stole the chance for a good panther, because it kind of covers the notes that a panther would cover. Like, the X-ray eyes the ability to just see you wherever, whenever, like, that feels like it should belong to a panther, and it's on a Luxray, which feels like it's more in the Lion Kingdom, kind of. Bless you. Panthers don't attack unless provoked. True. That means it could be a counter. Counter lurks in the shadows. Kind of reminds me a bit of Zoroark. But could probably live off of different stats. For Zoroark's all physical attack, maybe it's a special attacker. Yeah, we need better quadrupedal cats that aren't just regional Persians. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do we have a special attack cat? I don't know if we do. I mean, besides Mewtwo, but that's not who I'm talking. That's not what we're talking about here. They gave us like 6 dogs and none of them stand up. Yeah. That's a dog, that's a man with a mask. I thought Okidogi was the big bear. Pyroar special attack? Huh? Supposed to be a dog, but hardly looks like one. Yeah. Story of Pokemon, man. This is supposed to be, this animal. Does not look like it, but it's supposed to be. No one still knows what I am. I'm just an Abra. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take just being an Abra. I'm just me, baby. What you see on the cover is what you get. I want someone to time out this stream. How much time did I actually spend doing art compared to, like, showing off my cats or talking about computer stuff? Over an hour. How many hours are we into this too? Alright. I've been Blood. The problem is with all these darker colors, it makes it difficult to see where the lines are as much. So I kind of have to be careful about how sharp I do the colors and how deep I do the colors. kind of make it so you can still see what's going on without losing the definition of the character. It's a balance. Overdo it here and then come back around with the tool. Lighten her up a bit. Back around and just kind of work until we find where we want to sit. Clean up around the, like, mouth a little bit, so that way it kind of helps colors show up. Calm ship might be what I needed. Probably don't get enough air to matter. What game are you playing again, Emerald Sundisk? Cobalt Core? Yeah. You'll get it, you'll get it. Don't know. I mean, honestly, a lot of it is just either zerging down a boss, stunning a boss, or getting out of the way of the boss. Sometimes you just can't... Don't rely on just shields to be your problem mitigation. There's more than one way to stop a problem. And remember, bosses do give you a heal afterward. Eating some shots to the face on a boss fight, you can get through that. You can face tank if needed. Just try not to make it a habit. Unless your build is advantageous to it. Can thicken the line art? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just line width. Thicken. We'll do thicken by 2. That's not mine. Seems to be pretty good. What is that tool? This is adjust line width. It is under correct line. And it also, like, stays relative to, like, your perspective as well, which is nice. Yep, vectors, baby. This is why I work with lines on vectors. Makes my life a hell of a lot easier. answering a question really quick. Trying to remember something. Hey, Spooky Mun. How you doing? Okay. Cool. I just wanted to get that recalled because somebody was asking about it and I wanted to make sure I do. Okay. Get these feathers colored in. Bro time! Um... Okay. Just, yeah, answering some questions. Ah. Alright. Alright. What are crow's feet blacker than, like, their body or whiter than their body? I don't remember. I think they're more black, so this would be a pure black situation, wouldn't it? Good thing is we made the lines a little bit thicker, so it makes it more distinguishable. And I want the dress to be white to be that big contrast. We'll just do a hard coloration and then we'll like clean it up afterward. But we'll lighten the colors and make the lines pop a little bit, you know, once we've got the actual base in. We're just getting it going. Got cat hair all over me now. Thanks, Garv. Love you, baby. Okay. Their feet are lighter. Huh. Do we want to accessorize the crow's legs? Because, like, we have free reign to construct the character as we do. Do we want to put, like, a ring or band around, like, one of the legs? Tail feathers. The problem is, it's like a lot of black. It's a lot of black. It's a lot of black on black. So we've got to inject color where we can on this thing. She is wonderful, but she has a difficult color space to work with. Saying I'm opposed to it. It's just difficult. I want to give the dress a little bit of personality, not go pure white on it. What color do we make the hair? Dark blue or dark purple? Yeah, that could work. We'll go with that. We'll go with that dark purple. Verb. Back on your phone? Okay. How's computer maintenance going? Did you get a chance going to install the computer cooler tomorrow? That's fine. But yeah, I would say that is like 99% your problem there is temperature readings are freaking crazy on your device and yeah. If it could boil the water out of the air, there's a problem. Shouldn't be bad of an installation. I'm, watching videos, taking notes. That's, good stuff, good stuff. If the manual has a video, probably look at that. The manual will be your friend here. What is a good color for... Guess we could go back to that, soft white that we were rocking for the dress prior. Crazy. This is almost like a... Even though it is just a very light gray, it doesn't feel like it, you know? No, I will not let go. Thank God. Please. No, use, if you have them, alcohol wipes, not Clorox wipes. Please don't use, like, Clorox chemical, like, cleaning, like, wipes. Use alcohol wipes. Or rubbing alcohol and, like, a little bit of a soft tissue, paper towel. Be very careful if you're going to use something like that. Don't use a coarse paper towel, and don't use a tissue that's gonna fall. You gotta, like, get that right, like, range. Like, a 2-ply toilet paper that isn't scented or anything like that should be fine as well. Or, like, folding a 1-ply multiple times might work, too. Just be very careful. Take your time. If you get grease on your fingers, it's not the end of the world. Just be careful. Wash the... Ah, yes. Wash the computer with soap and water. Like that one Spanish soap opera. I cleaned your computer! And she has it on a coat rack afterward, or like a clothes hanger. It's like, oh my god. Pure actual rage. It's water cooled now. Uh-huh. God. They are psychopaths, I'm gonna be real. Okay, I think that's close to done. I think as long as the client has any more fixes or anything. But aside from that, it's putting the names on them, printing them out, laminating them, and sending them to the client. Yeah. I hope they enjoy it. We'll send it along to them, but just putting finishing touches on this, like adding shading where it should be needed. Just a hair of shading, nothing crazy. Not going all out on this, just doing it very lightly. Protogens are water resistant or end up like a washed laptop. I don't know. Find a proto and ask them. I'm sure they would be happy to tell you. I think the snout could be better. I keep going back and forth on whether or not I like the snout. What if I do something like that? Maybe that's better, Fox-wise? I think that's better. Now it looks Simpsons-y. I've gone too far. Ah. I think I'm redoing the whole mouth. Yeah, I can't. I have to fix the mouth. Whoops, Simpson style. I have no mouth and I must scream. I want to get the nose right. I feel like the nose is very important to get right here. Of course, I put you on the wrong layer. Getting like a fox's snout right is important because it kind of defines the whole fox. It sets it apart from like, you know, whatever. Other animals, you know? It's iconic. That's better. I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's better overall. Rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip work on removing thermal paste. Yes, just be careful. As long as it's a good quality Q-tip. A bad quality Q-tip might fall apart on you a little bit. You want to make sure you don't have any of Q-tip stuff left over. That's gonna be bad news. I think that's better. I want to bring it down more.
Now draw her in a ninja suit doing air kicks no sexy.
Oh my god, how dare you? That is such a niche goddamn pull. That like only people who watch Fred would understand. I want to make sure it's like black eyeliner and more distinguished. Yeah. What a wacky sitcom. We'll just do a little layer on top of things like eyes. There we go. A little life in the eyes helps. I should probably make the background of the eyes white too. Because right now there's like this pink background. And that kind of helps me draw, but it isn't going to help me like when printing. Yeah, no, they're very American style, like, on this. It's very obviously American on this. I still have a lot of work to do in front of me to get this, like, good. I will say. Woo! Wrong tool! But I hope that they like this. Once again, always trying to find what works. Alright, I'm gonna send this to the client. Hope they like it. And then I will, once they give the approval, I will trim it, make it nice, and get it ready to get sent to them. So, yeah. That was a fun time, though. I enjoyed it. know what to do here. Thought this would take me the whole time, and now there's still like, I don't know, 20 minutes left in the normal 3-hour slot that I normally stream for. Oh, 2 cute girls. What? True, we do need to get food before bed, so I might call it early so we can go scrounge for scraps. Figure out what to do to consume. So I think that's what I will do. Probably call it a little early. Throw you guys off to a wonderful friend. Let's see who's live. This was a fun stream, though. I'm very happy. I think we had a good time. Let us find somebody who is playing a video game who is a friend of the stream. What? Aww. Alright, let's go watch some shiny hunting with a Typhlosion. Why not? Orgo's doing some shiny hunting. They're cool. That's gonna be it for me, though. I'm gonna just end there. Studio mode. Ending. And fade us in. Thank you all for coming on and watching. It's always awesome streaming for you all. Go watch Orgo try and catch a shiny Routes / Curlia. They are currently streaming, vibing, chilling. Give them some support. They're cool. They're nice. They're a wonderful PNG tuber. But that's it good for me. Y'all stay fantastic, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, no, I also like talking about the guild's history.